Okay, Rose, let's get back to that question. Are you competitive in nature? If so, give examples how.
Yes, I am competitive in nature just because I was compared to somebody my whole life. It was always, she's the better dancer, she's better in sports, and it just made me challenge myself even more.
If you're up against other contestants, will you be competitive in order to win the cash and prizes? Elaborate. How far will you go to win?
Oh, I will definitely compete to win the prizes. I will go to the very end, and I could prove that to you. I think I will go hard and not take no for an answer.
Do you have a secret weapon? What is it? And tell us about it.
I would say my secret weapon is, since I'm young, I have more adrenaline than older contestants, just because, in the past season they were older and not as young as I was. And I think that I could bring the modern feel to it. I know what people like nowadays, but also I could be old school because that's the way I was raised.
Are you better at competing head-to-head or teaming up?
I am better at head-to-head just because it's one-on-one, of course, and I feel that it's my ideas brought to life. And in a team, it's just hard because you never know how it's going to wind up in the end.
And can you put on a good act when you're working with people you don't like?
I think I could put on a good act for people I don't like. Even though I don't like enemies, I think I need to feel people out first and get to know who they are before I could actually say what I think.
You've seen competition shows. On a lot of those shows, there are clear types of competitors. The sweetheart, the drama queen, the type A, bitchy type. Who are you, and how would you play the game to win?
I would say I am the young underdog, I guess you could say. And I'm also the peacemaker because I don't like confrontation. But I think I want to prove to people that even a young girl from Staten Island who was self-taught could probably take this whole thing down.
How are you going to play the game if you are selected for the show?
I'm going to play, not dirty, but I'm going to fight to the very end, I guess you could say. And I'm going to work hard. I really am a hard worker, and I'm dedicated to what I need to do, and I will do it until my fullest, I guess you could say.
Define what kind of competitor you'll be. What role will you play on the show?
I would say, I'm the underdog. I mean, coming into this competition, I have people who have the better skills than me, who have professional experience, and all I have is what I've learned on my own. And I really think an underdog could break out on a show like this.
And how do you handle stressful situations? How do you react?
At first, I freak out. I mean, who wouldn't when they hear the word stress or feel that way? But then I remember that, just breathe and things will fall into place. So I think I could handle myself when, I'm under that circumstance.
Please describe the most stressful time in your life and how you reacted and handled it.
Definitely in college. I had a group project, and group projects aren't easy. Strong opinions, of course. Things weren't getting done the way they should have, and so I was already stressed about that. Then on top of that, I find out that my grandfather had cancer, and it just, I broke down, of course, but then I realized to separate the two and just focus on each one separately.
And what does baking, cake decorating mean to you?
I think it means just bringing your personality through your work. I think that catches clients more rather than just put a cake together or put cupcakes together and just hand it to them. I think being out of the box and unique and not comparing yourself to others really sets the bar for this type of business.
And has baking and decorating ever got you through a tough time?
I think it has. I mean, it's my hobby. It's something that I love to do. It's kind of like my zen. People meditate. People go to yoga. This is basically my zone time, and, Buddy gets in the zone when he pipes and stuff like that. This is my zone.
And why do you want to be on the show?
I want to be on the show because I want to prove that even an underdog could wind up on top. I also want to do something for myself. I usually tend to put others before me, so I kind of want to do it for me and also for my family. I always said I would always give back to them.
Why should we pick you to be on this series, and what makes you unique and different from everyone else?
I want to to be on the Next Great Baker just because I want to show people that even a self-taught baker will be the next great baker, and that, you know, I already have my uniform. All I need is Buddy to say you're hired, and that's it. So pick me because I think that I will never let you down, and I will be perfect for the Next Great Baker.